some destiny chart reading, but the implication is also the same as the divination chart reading. I'm going to explain how to use a 5 element to see the real implication of something. Is it going to be good, or is it going to be bad, or is it maybe the good is not so good, maybe the bad is not so bad? Okay, example, in this case, this is a person destiny chart. Okay, wait, I'm trying to align all the things. I'm having a lot of problem. Okay, can see, no need to zoom further. This person is this time, Jia Ying. Ying is what? Anyone?
Agree.
Kui. Kui. Okay, let's go to the second stage of the person Kui. So this is the this time. Assuming we are looking at this person and we want to see what is really happening to the person's relationship. Relationship is here. Partner, empty, restore, destroyer. Empty is already give us a hint that the marriage is not going to be good. High chance that it's going to be divorce. Destroyer also means that the marriage is going to be destroyed. Restore means this person likelihood is going to be very chill in the marriage. Then the rest of the other thing not important. We are not going into destiny reading for the details, but we are just seeing what happened to the person and the marriage. What happened to the person and marriage over here? He is clashing onto the marriage. So when he clash onto the marriage, one thing we can think of is he create problem for the marriage. He doesn't like the marriage. So these are all pretty negative things. Of course, basing on the Tai Sui itself, this is emptiness. It's not filled, so there might be some problem like clashing onto it. But clashes will still happen. Question is when only. When the Tai Sui happen, then box 2 is 100% filled already. Box 3 is a direct clash. So direct clash is technically speaking, the whole marriage is going to be collapsing. Take note of this person, all the symbols inside. This is a death door. Death door is the negative energy, the lowest energy of everything in the door. This person is also a death door character. But if the person is going to clash onto the box 2, you're not talking about the character clashing. We're talking about the energy clashing of negative energy clashing on box number 2. So which means that everything in box number 2, we're going to consider this. Emptiness is there, broken. Destroyer is there, broken. Death door clash. Box 2 receive the death door. It's going to be super negative also. So in this case, there'll be 3 of them. 3 negative energy creating the problem of
If
the
you got Tai Sui, right? Tai Sui, you fill up the emptiness already.
regardless whether got filled up
Oh,
or not.
okay, sure.
I'm talking about box 3 clashing box 2 When fill up got clash, even no fill up also got clash. Sure got clash one. It's a matter of what is the how much energy is being clashed on it.
Oh,
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that when we look at box number 2, we don't just take into consideration the destroyer and the emptiness. We also take into consideration the box number 3, the death door energy that is coming to box number 2.
okay.
Alternatively, let's say if I were to change the whole scenario, then box 3 is not there. Box 3 is here. This is the person. Jia Ying is a Korean person. So he is producing the marriage. What is happening now is he make the marriage happy, right? He is going after the marriage, right? He wants the marriage. But when he is going after it, he's bringing a negative energy to the marriage. That means the more he goes after the marriage, the more negative energy he's going to bring to the marriage. So there's a difference. Just now we're talking about clashing, everything gone, everything. But now he wants it. He still wants it, but his energy is going to be negative. So the more he go after it, the more the marriage is going to suffer. So you see the implication? There's a big difference. It's not just about, oh, I produce means the other party is good already. You see, whether clash is better or produce is better, end of the day. Okay, ask yourself this question. Would clashes be better or produce better?
Clash should be
Assuming that everything is the same.
clash should be uncomfortable, right? So
Yeah, clash will be even much more worse.
yeah,
But
clash should be
producing,
uncomfortable.
producing, that means he still got the interest. He's still willing to make an effort to make things work. But on the other side, if it's clash, means that he doesn't want, he don't need. If he choose to be, he don't want to engage in it. You see, so there's a different attitude difference. Okay. So anyhow, going back into the whole thing. Let's reverse the whole thing. Assuming over here, live dog. Live dog is business. Business clashes. Look at the whole combination. Business. Is it good or no good?
Not much. Not much.
Good or no good? It's one word. Good or no good?
No good. No good.
No good. Why? Because it's empty or because it's darkness?
Darkness and empty.
The emptiness usually is not very good. So what happens if one day 太岁 feel already both have it okay, right?
Mhm.
Darkness still can be positive. It's just that the money comes in maybe from other sources. It's just that you cannot see only. So still not so bad. So now if you look at the business itself, it is clashing with the person. Is it good or not good? Matter clash the person.
Hmm.
Not good, right? But the situation is this is still positive. The person may be feeling stressful, the person may feel sick or mentally a lot of challenges. But the fact is that if the emptiness is not there, it's being clashes, then it's still a profitable business.
It is.
So if he's able to manage all the stress, all the incoming slaughter by the box number 7, do you think that still can work?
Somehow.
Maybe. The thing about clashes is you must understand what is the clashes. When we just look at the chart, we say, okay, box number 7 potentially can clash box number 3 if the time sway is filled. Yes, theoretically that's true. But when you look at the operation itself, okay, do business, what kind of thing you have to do? You have to look for advertising, you look for customer, marketing, branding, shop, operation, customer service, blah, blah, blah. So there are so many roles that one have to do. The person themselves, look at the character. Can they do something? Can they cover all the sector that they need to do? Maybe certain sector he doesn't like to do one. So certain sector he can outsource. He can delegate to other people to do. That means the process of it that he doesn't like to do can be broken and give to other people so that the person's stress may not be so much. So which means, technically speaking, when a chart is being clashed, that means this person is being clashed by something, you must understand what is the real thing that is being clashed. Once you understand what is the real thing being clashed already, then you can solve the problem. Solve the problem already. So the clash may not really happen. Or even happening, it will be reduced and very reduced. Okay. So far, any questions?
Master, if the life door has emptiness, will the person be able to have the profits or the funding to delegate even actually?
Profits is one thing. Funding is one thing. Funding is money. So money is not in this post number 7.
Mhm.
The one lifestyle we are talking about, the ability to make money.
Mm.
Emptiness, okay, let's put it this way. Emptiness is not saying that the business cannot make money at all. It's just that the amount of money earned may not be a lot.
Mm.
That means not very significant. Maybe can just pass by. So by this kind of pass by, then probably we talk about SME wise, the number of staff you may have, maybe very few only. So still can get people to help you. But in this modern era, is very open already. You don't really have to all the time get your own staff to do it. You can always outsource it. You can always get people from India, Philippines, whichever country that is much more cheaper and maybe even better to outsource your whole process. There are a lot of opportunity there. Question is whether you know only. It's an open book. Just look around. Go to Google or even AI lah. ChatGPT, there's a lot of available options for you to check it out. Okay?
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is such kind of clashes or producing may not be good or bad.
Sorry,
Okay,
Shifu, I have a
yep,
question.
yep.
Shifu, so just now you say box 3 is Qimen, the energy goes to box 2, right, for Liu He, right, the partner. So what about the Jyoti and the advisor stars, Night Earth and advisor stars energy? Because they are positive energy, will these two energy also go over?
Yeah, it will still go over.
Then in
But
that,
I don't think it's going to be good enough to kill the death door.
then for my next question, how to judge whether the energy is good enough to manage the negative energy in the
Okay,
chart? Yeah.
that means we have to ask ourselves this question now. What does the door stand for? What does the door stand for? Do you know? Human relationship. When human relationship is death door and you're going to mix with partner, does it sound anything good? No, right? So in a partner, we always talk about human relationship. So the nine earth and advisor basically not very helpful in this case. So maybe we tilt the whole thing around now. Okay, tilt the whole thing around just for the sake of explaining now. So this is the person. Okay, I changed the whole thing into here. Okay, I use this one. I change this. Okay, it's Korea. So just talking about marriages. He is clashing onto the whole thing, assuming that the emptiness is not there anymore. What do you see from this thing? He is clashing onto the whole thing, marriages, but there is a life door. His action and activity is human activity, human communication. It is the best, but he is clashing onto it. So is he going to bring good things to the marriage or is he going to bring bad things to the marriage?
This one should be able to overcome the situation because it's a life door situation.
Yeah, he's a live door, but the whole marriage is going to be clashed by him. But the clashes itself, although goes down by 20%, but behind the scene, the live door is still coming in. Still there's a positiveness there. That means the other party may feel a lot of pressure, but within the pressure itself is a hope behind got hope. Just now, behind you clash, no hope, still death door. But now you clash, still got hope. That means there is still a potential that maybe things may work out. So what I'm trying to say is, clashes kills the other party. But when it kills the other party, behind the scene, what is really coming in? Good one or bad one? Good door, bad door. Good God, good star or bad star? What are the things that is really behind the scene? Then from there you're able to see, oh, clashes, okay, can, but still okay. It's just a matter of how you manage the whole thing. So always remember, especially in destiny or human thing, if you really want to make things work, you will find a way one. Question is whether you want to do only. But of course, if I have some students, they are very deaf door person one. So when deaf door person means that their expression very dead one. They hardly smile,
Not
they
true.
hardly talk. Then you see already, like don't want to talk to them one. The kind of people. But this is how they work. This is how they behave because they are deaf door. It's not that they like to do it, they just that behave like that. But on the other hand, let's say if I will say, okay, you are a deaf door person, but now you cannot be deaf door. Because if you're deaf door, you're going to lose $1 million. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your family or your children. You have to behave and act like a live door. Can or not? Can, right? Or that your children will be gone, your wife will be gone, or your spouse will be gone. Something will happen badly to you if you still behave like a deaf dog. Can you immediately change your focus to become a live dog? Can, right? Have to, right? No choice, right? That means you put a gun in front of you to say you really have to do it already. There's no choice. Oh, no, I know I'm a deaf dog, but I still have to behave like a live dog. Then they call nothing. You can't do anything. I just have to do it because you are at the junction whereby if you don't do it, your life is going to change drastically. Okay, so you kill, Jen, mutated the death toll. Interesting sentence. You kill the death toll. So which means that you are able, humanly possible, to change the activity that you express. Your human door can be changed. You tell me cannot be changed, cannot, it's impossible. Ask you to become a restaurant, possible or not? Can. Anybody can become restaurant if you choose to be. Can you become very aggressive? Can. Can you choose to be sarcastic and bombastic and become an injury door? Can. You
Yes.
can choose to be what? If something really happen and you cannot control already, you will choose to be bombastic and sarcastic and be direct with people and talk to other people and bombard them. Okay? Yes, Aries, what you describe is only temporary. Yes, temporarily, but it solved the problem. At that moment, the problem is solved because you're able to use the right communication method to talk to people. No choice, but imagine if you're a salesperson, then your boss tell you, hey, you have to entertain this customer. You have to be very friendly with this person, or else the company is going to lose this customer. This is the bigger customer, and if you lose this customer, your job is on the line. Tomorrow you don't have to come to the office anymore because if you lose this case, what will you do? You have to behave. You have to make sure that you entertain the customer. Whatever you need to do, you have to do. So it's by no choice. So you can see the power of the door and the power of you, how much you can change. But anyway, that's a bit too over. Yes, Patrick, what is there to think about? Did I say anything?
Thanks for answering your question and giving so much info. Yeah.
But what question you ask?
The positive energy, then we got more elaboration, so I think everyone also learned
This
more. Yeah.
is supposed to learn. But anyhow, let me give you one more example to demonstrate the thing. because one may not be enough.